My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Republic Cult. We've a mushroom sculpture to build, if at all the game will let us. DLC? No. Down here, Leshy Trophy can only be built once. I mean, let's build it. Demonstrate we have murdered this man. Yes, no more Leshy for us. Where's looking good for this? I don't know where I really want to show off. Where do I flex on him? Let's go there. Score a couple more of these bad boys. Looks like we're probably going to get another level of Divine Inspiration before we have to go out. You've got a quest for me. How's it going, below the second? Great leader, I have everything I can... I just brought you back, didn't I? Well, okay, yes, you are absolutely going to get sacrificed. Look, how far be it from me to turn down your greatest wish. Also, is that off cooldown? If that's off cooldown, that might as well just be what we do right now. Crown. Of course, this is not, but I think I will go to the Fleece of the Glass Cannon and give that a little bit more of a go. And Sacrifice of the Flesh. Yeah, why not? I mean, who am I really gonna collect the benefit from, right? If I kill Ballard, and Ballard had the quest for me. Yeah, alright, bye. Peace, bud. Oh no, I really hope that wasn't just the shrooms talking, otherwise this is just murder. This is no longer something that I can actually stand behind or defend in any way. There is no plausible deniability in this situation anymore. That is now just straight up murder. Might have been about. I'm looking for the extra Curse Cast down here, and that will actually complete all of the sermonry we have to do. I wonder what the next things are going to give us. I mean, even if the sermons only end up giving me bones after this point, I'm actually kind of fine with that. I would love some more bones. No tutorial is against sacrifice? Excuse me? I didn't know people against sacrifice really lasted that long in here. Ah, Neko, you put him up to it. I see. Having come back from death recently yourself. Looking for someone else to share the experience so you can have a discussion about it, I understand. Like when you watch a new TV show and you want to explain literally every single plot point to someone so that then you can get their reaction to it. And it's like, oh, gosh. I've gotten halfway into explaining the most interesting thing about this, and now I need to send you away to go and watch it yourself. Healing Bay number 2, a station for you to heal sick followers faster. We'll take it. So I think after this point, we now have propaganda speakers. We've got basic decorations. Basic decorations, demonic summoning circle, and compass. We have not got that many levels left for us to have to collect. Remember the thing that I said I was going to do at the very start of the episode 3.5 minutes ago? And then did not do? Yeah, me too now. Where are we? There we are. You want me to build a mushroom sculpture? I can do that for you, however, I will require many more golden bars. So I'm going to queue you all up to hit us with as many of them as you can make. And you know what? I think that's us fine for now. You've all got seeds to plant. Everything's clean and free and no one's dissenting. Love it. Let us take the opportunity to head on out. And yeah. Time for us to try and use curses in Akadit. Give it a go. More than happy, of course, to be in the location where I'm going to be... Ooh, Vampiric Sword, neat. In the location where I'm going to be finding access to more crystals. Shoot out multiple projectiles that seek enemies! Projectiles that seek enemies? All the boys and all the girls are wanting to if you seek enemies. We're gonna just pop that immediately. Watch it absolutely ravage this room. Excellent. Oh, right, of course. I knew that that one was going to be charging for too long, and so I tried to put an obstacle between me and it, but it didn't run into the obstacle. It was going to run until it got to the wall, so oops. I had the right... Well, I didn't have the right idea. I had the right instincts, but not the right idea. How about that? Can we settle? Can we settle on that? Just in case of any. Lady yourself to the door of a car. 20% more damage in the day or harvest bonus resources. I need those crystals. I'm also going to be getting an offering here. Gain an extra half heart or a soul heart. I'm going to gain the extra half heart because it's very early on and it will be replenishable, whereas the soul heart will not. Or the blue heart will not, excuse me. The game does have specific terminology for that. It does use blue heart. Send that bad boy out. Okay, so my spikes don't seem to get stopped by objects, but they do get stopped by the wall sometimes, and then sometimes they just clip into nothingness and disappear, as though they have, and I know this isn't it, but run into one another in the sky. Here it seems like they're not necessarily locking on just yet. Well, these were homing. I mean, I guess they are. They just choose not always the best target to be striking. Unfortunately for us. How does it miss so often? One of them hit and then all of the other ones missed. Did you see it? Did you see it happen? Okay, everyone's ready for another sermon. The bed is collapsed. Right, I've got to get back so I can actually sort out that bed situation as well. Curses cost 25% less further. Baby. Have it, have it. I think I'm going to go to the shop here. Still looking for unique things. And also a wee bit of healing, I guess. Although, I guess maybe I didn't need it. A big gift. I mean, I have so many gifts that I haven't even given out to my followers just yet. Let's get a follow-up form. Oh, one of you can... I mean, that kind of looks like a tank, like a default tank in Shell Shock. Chests drop food, not gold. I can handle that. Do we need gold? Like, really need gold? Oh, wait a second. It looks like I do tell these an initial direction to go. Oh, have I just misunderstood these the entire time? Oops. Death's Sweep, a devastating melee attack that you charge for increased power. I'm gonna go with that. Destroying my current Hounds of Fate. Yeah, if I can just walk into the middle and deploy it like that, and that does everything I want, then beautiful. How? Okay, never mind. The melee attack is actually not that good. Kind of pales in comparison to my... Oh, the dagger! Hey! How dare you hit me? Okay, let's try and do this with some perfect attacks, because it... the enemies that immediately spike when they go into the ground, I hate them so much. It looks like this weapon, that is to say the curse that we're using, does have a perfect hit mechanism. As in, if I charge it to a certain degree and then let go. Yep. Okay, it'll be firing in both directions if I do that. Oh. It's got to be significantly more powerful than Ensign's as well. Okay. Let's not judge it until I deploy it like that consistently. Oh. Crabs, gotta love them. Okay, never mind. This is supposed to be dealing double damage. It does significantly less damage than a weapon strike for me. Like, I guess it has a larger area of effect, but the area of effects, usually I don't want to put myself in a position where that area of effect would be effective for us, unfortunately. Yeah, I really need to get rid of this. I shouldn't have recycled my other, because I actually need to change back to it at this point. See, where is the damage in this? Maybe I'm not supposed to use it as my exclusive weapon. Maybe this enemy has, you know, magic armor or something like that. Whatever it is. I don't know. I feel like the other one was way more powerful. Almost as though this is being modified by my melee attack damage rather than being modified by my curse damage, and for some reason is not taking our 2x multiplier from the... Excuse me as I try and pull this up. From our deal double damage and costs half the fervor on the curses. Oh, wait, hang on. It's probably being modified by melee attack damage, exactly. But melee weapon damage and health are halved. So that's probably what's going on. Dang it. I thought when they said melee, they were only talking about weapon in Mother Hand. Yeah, increased chance to... Whatever the rest of that said. I was still griping and grinding about the previous one. Hang on. Spawn better chests, of course. Sounds grand to me. Get some resources. We can even pay for some more resources in the next room if we want to. Apparently, eventually, there will be a pretty good meal that I'm going to have the ability to make out of cauliflower as well as beetroot. But unfortunately, I haven't been into the later dungeon to find any beetroot for myself just yet. Maybe it's a good idea to go into the later dungeon early just to try and find some beetroot and then come back. I could legitimately see that being the case. Hello. I'll be taking some meat stuffs, thank you. I'll be taking a couple more meat stuffs, thank you. I can't believe you served these all up perfectly fresh for me. Please give me a new curse on this floor, otherwise this is going to be a pretty cursed fight. I think it's going to be a pretty cursed fight one way or the other. It's just, what kind of cursed? Okay, it looks like there I managed to pull off a hit that's reflected or parried an attack in midair. So maybe I, again, just need to be as aggressive as possible when I have a weapon that can attack quickly in response to archers, rather than just having to focus exclusively on positioning around all of the archers in a stage at all times. You know what, that's entirely on me. I forgot what I was looking for a wee moment there, and it got me. It absolutely got me. Yeah, probably no crystals anywhere here. I'll take my extra tarot card. Also, this is revived. Beautiful, so I can get an extra tarot card. 20% chance of negating damage when attack. Thank you. 1 in 5 not to take that hit. Another offering for... Enemy drop twice as much fervor. Yes. We take it. Now I just need to change this weapon. Okay. You know what? When a job's well done, a job's well done. The patting you're hearing is the sound of my hand on my own back. I think that one went well. Let's round back just a wee bit, because this is probably going to be our dead end. It looks like time slows down slightly as we start swinging the sword, so we actually have a little bit more time for the charge up than I otherwise might expect based on the enemy's attack patterns until that point. Ah, okay, so the eyes there are to signal which of the 3 charges that is on before it has a charge that shoots out the spikes next to it as well. Getting a better sense of all of the attacks here to look out for. Continually. I mean, like, again, that's going to continually happen over the course of the entire thing because they're going to present us with new enemies to learn. That's like the thing the game do. Speaking of a thing the game do, fight night.
Insignificant critter, you will learn your place. You don't understand, lamb. Heed my warning and stay away.
I'll understand eventually. My plan is to kill everyone and then read the handy little notes they'll have left on their corpse. I've played RPGs before. I know that that is how you get information about people's motives. Let's see. Good sir, I am being hunted. Okay. Oh boy, it's really hard to get these spiders. Hey, buddy. They are exceptionally fast on their move. They have that sensor that's giving them the AoE attacks there. Their summons are, oh my god, only more increasingly annoying. Reasonable amount of AoE is going to need to be in this fight in order to control those targets, or a weapon with pretty high damage, I feel. Might make the most sense. Yeah. Things such as what I'm using are pretty ineffective because as soon as I can actually group up enough enemies in order to hit them with a melee strike that would mean a damn, I immediately watch them all soar over my head. Yep. Yeah, okay. I knew as soon as I had only one more hit in me that all the enemy needed to do was unleash an attack pattern that I was not ready for, which was all of them being a new boss. Alright. Start a brand new day a while after. Silly and Patricia are both back from their missions. If I recall correctly, both of those are for bones? Though I may not recall correctly. Thankfully, as all of that time passes, still got more. Also, it looks like, yeah, even the next level of the Lumberyards will, unfortunately, fall apart eventually. Alright. Welcome back, the two of you. 64 bones. Thank you, Silly. And 47 bones. Thank you, Patricia. People are sleepy. Again, still no one dissenting in anyway. So I can set up the production of this mushroom sculpture now, I believe. Faith decorations all the way down yet again. No? 5 off still. I'll try and split the production of these across a couple. Just to try and get it done as quickly as possible. No, wait, yeah, there's 4 more there. Never mind. Okay, it's actually already completed with just 1 more from one of these. I just hadn't picked up all of them. Patricia, you absolutely need some rest. For money, we'll sell some tuna and some crabs, a couple salmon, all of the salmon that we have. Yeah, nothing else has a particularly high price at the moment. I'll sell meat until it's only 2, I think. Or not. Sell meat until I have none. Man, I'm really not getting much for pumpkins at the moment. Sell a bunch of beetroot, and that's going to have to be it for the moment there then. let's get the mushroom sculpture down. So the Spore Grotto is up here to the right. So I'm gonna move this, you know, in the direction towards where Sozo themselves actually is. Also gonna queue these all up with more production that they can do. No reason to be leaving these idling here. Especially as I need basically all of the resources that they create at the moment. I'll pop some fuel into this for you if you need it. I can speak to Jazzy. I'll just give a quick inspiration while I'm here in the conversation anyway. Oh, Jujumeral. You're old. You're old as hell. Let's have a quick look at followers. So Jazzy has the extra. Disnamir is kind of old, but I thought I might have just brought you back. So you may have extra lifespan on you yet. Gonna go and claim the demonic summoning circle. Basically just going for everything that is non-cosmetic first. Arbrum and Jimjimeral. Disnamir, there you are. Been looking for you. Excuse me, leader. My friend and I were traveling through Enora and lost each other. Can you please see if you find them? Find Yati in Enora. I will do that for you. Along the way, however, I will also give you a gift. Bonus resources for you, Disnamir, working on the farm. Speaking of bonus resources, my good god. I keep forgetting to actually loot that out. It is so important I do so. Rossum. How about you also cop one of this nature's necklace? Jujumeral. Oh, you already have one, don't you? You're up at nights. Arbrum, you also can cop a necklace. It's only fair that I get rid of these. I mean, I can't wear them. I've already got my own perfect talisman. I have no need for them. We can return to Sozo very quickly. Clear that out before doing so, but we'll do. Let's also very quickly see if I can take anyone's confession, just Mia, and see if I can get a level pretty quickly. I also don't think I've done a sermon yet today, so I can pop a sermon and then sacrifice the elderly if required. Because I've got all the bones back, so I can even sacrifice the elderly and then immediately bring that same elderly person back young. And I might, just for fun. Well done, everyone. You made it through the least grueling part of this. There's some more grueling to go, though, as we ascend a follower. Jujumeral. I'm so sorry, but you are so... No, Jul! It's a different person, but it's basically the same, because it's a character that is unnamed and has Jul in their name at some point, and a repetition as well. Bye-bye, bud. Can you tell someone else to get ready up there to come down and meet us? 4 people just popped a level individually each. Resurrection. Who's our highest level? Doesn't matter about the age at all. It's just our highest level at this point. That is Abbott. Ooh, it's David. No, I don't know if I have a David II at the moment. I know I don't have an Abbatoth II at the moment. I'm gonna revive Abba, because I think I might have a David II in the camp at the moment, and if I do, I would have to follow through with my previous plan to make them fight to the death. keep forgetting which of these menus will actually bring it up. There's the follow menu. We do not have a David II. I know who's getting resurrected next then. So Sozo's thing will have just been built. Do I have any other quests that I had since untagged? Kill Calamar. Bring Plimbo, the Eye of a Witness. Of course, I forgot to go back to that one. And then the rest of those are completed quests. Structure's only built once. I've got to get more ingots yet again. So I'll start queuing a couple of those up. Beautiful. You too. And heck, you might as well help out in the end. Silly, you are very close to another level, and your levels matter the most of all. However, you should also go to bed. Slightly difficult for me to tell at the moment which one of y'all actually requires a collection of your loyalty. There we go. One. So as soon as I get near them, they'll start glowing, I guess. That's my cue. There we go. Yeah, okay. Approaching them is the glow trigger. Good. I was trying to spot them all from afar, which has just been horribly impractical. Excellent. Rawson, another level for you. I don't think I'm going to go through with all of the rest of these individual inspirations unless it's immediately going to level the person. It's also like the most efficient way that I can collect the loyalty reward from someone because it lumps the action that gives them the loyalty reward into the action that collects the loyalty reward. I can inspire them and then it immediately comes to me rather than doing a sermon and then having to go and find them out in the field. Also gives us that divine inspiration early here. Not half gonna complain about that. Beauty. Sean, you too? Oh, I figured you were gonna be slightly far from a level, unfortunately. Okay. Next divine inspiration gets us the compost. Deposit grass to turn it into fertilizer. I don't know if this will also have the action of allowing our units to fill the compost from the toilet. I don't suspect it will. But some of these upgraded buildings have had additional... what's the word I'm looking for? Additional modifiers? Additional abilities, rather. Additional capabilities to what I actually otherwise see. Now... let's travel and see Sozo in the Spore Grotto. So apparently I'm going to have to wait for nighttime and peer out into the darkness here. Thank you to those of you who noted that this looks like an area for peering into the darkness. Much appreciated. Sozo. You did it! Now I know I can trust you, not those lying, nasty liars outside. They're always watching, always listening. Here, take this. You're Sozo's best friend. You're Sozo's only friend. Yes. You know not what you've done, Sozo. Sozo can trust you now, so Sozo can pledge himself to you. You'll protect me from those lying lighters outside and bring me mushrooms? Bring Sozo mushrooms. I can do that if you'd like. More have pledged themselves to you. What? Are you telling me that if I go back to camp, Sozo will be there? I am deeply ready for that. Let's wait for nighttime to loom. It's getting spooky. Peer into the darkness. Little lamb, your kind are not usually so fond of the dark, but I suppose you're unlike the rest. How fare your followers? Do they love you? Do they fear you? The nights are getting longer. The monsters grow more fierce. Tell me, how does another deal sound? I promise to make it worth your while. I have something of great value, something that is one of a kind, something that no matter how hard you look, you'll never find this item again. And all I want in return is, well, it's nothing really, it's nothing at all. A simple choice. 2 measly followers. Or if that causes you unease, then how about half of a heart from the great leader themselves? A fair equivalent, I think. Come now. Leader has to make sacrifices to pathetic little followers, or a pound of your own flesh. A pound of my own flesh. You disappoint me, lamb. I thought better of you. After all, a life pledge to you is the same to do as wish, is yours to do with what you wish. And yet, I'll peer into the darkness. You mean I can't give you one of my own half hearts? Okay, yes. Oh, right, cool. Yeah, you may have the half heart. I will not sacrifice a single member of the Republic cult. Ignore all of the members of the Republic cult I've sacrificed. How's a half heart, bud? Got that. You are a pragmatic sort. That's what I enjoy about you, little lamb. Here, as promised, now I take my leave. I have dinner plans. Excellent. A couple more of these. Rolling into an enemy will damage them 30% more damage during the night and increased movement speed as well. I do need to focus on my income for a little bit so that I can find it easier to get those. Hey, Plimbo! Got one of them eyes you're so keen on? Oh, aye! About time! Look at this squishy thing! They say these creatures have seen all there is to see and stood in silent judgment for millennia. Just like me mother-in-law! Here, take this. Found it on me travels. Means naught but me, but maybe a crown bearer might have some use for it. 3 more to go. Figured that may one be the case. That will give us our next fleece, should we want it though. No need to peer into the darkness here. Soul Snatcher, killing an enemy, 10% chance for healing, drop like Ica, right, the bombs dropping as well. Hello snail, did I already give you a shell? I hope I did. For it is otherwise time for me to take my leave and return to the Republic cult as everyone has woken up and they need their morning sermon. After they wake up, I mean everyone... Yeah, there we go. Basically everyone woke up as soon as they got back. That's... I'm gonna call that still. That still counts. Really need more production facilities here again. I don't even know how to make the stone mines. I don't have the ability to make the thing they need. So I would be able to make here 3 normal stone mines, but I can't get the upgraded version of the stone mine just yet. I wonder if I could upgrade an exhausted stone mine into a upgraded non-exhausted stone mine? I'm figuring there's only one good way to find out. Let's also quickly give them the sermon, as I said I would, because this will be the prelude to then getting my next cloak. Oh! Is that Disney immediately old age? The day after I give you a necklace? That's how you reward my necklace, with aging? How dare you. 4 tarot cards drawn at the start of the run and none can be drawn after. Boom. Let's get it. I really, really want this because I think it'll be a really good way to approach the late dungeon, where it, like the early runs on the late dungeon in particular. Also gives you some extra direction to start off with. Command 2 follows fight to the death. Yeah, sure. Ritual of Enlightenment. Always a fan of this one. I think we're gonna need another person to get old to old age. And then I'm gonna arm each of them with a Zimmer frame, and we're gonna see which of them is more brutal in the square ring, brother. None of the rest of these are required for the moment. All right then. Surprisingly quick time spent here. We'll head back on out. And you know what? Whoa, heal up. 100% off? Absolutely. I'll take that one. Thank you. Oh, I see. It's because it's old. Oh, yeah. It's old. That means we have 2 old people, right? Darn it. You're ready? Disney is just standing here seeing Hattie spawn in. No, absolutely. I'm not giving you a name, Hattie. You are instantly going to fight to the death and probably lose the Disney Mia, ideally. Time for us to see our first fight to the death. I'm gonna have to very quickly go and get myself some more bones before we can do that. I need to make sure that my people who are old age do not die in that period of time that it will take me. Gosh. I really shouldn't use this fleece if I'm gonna try and do a quick run in Darkwood, but I don't want to run back to the farm and change the fleece. That's suboptimal in terms of time as well. Oh my good god. Ambrosia. Increase curse attack damage by 2 times. You get 5% more damage when... Yeah, alright. We're a curse build now, I guess. 2 seconds of invulnerability. Deflects projectile causing damage. And then the... Clawlets. Okay. I mean... What? I didn't know the invincibility was just about... So, I feel like something that I've noted in kind of passing and not directly, but kind of intimated a couple times, is games that have benefits around not being hit often have extra leniences towards the player in terms of, you know, slight invincibility time on the first couple of frames after an enemy starts doing an attack and things like that. If you look at the actual games that feel fairer, you'll see that they're made up of all these things that individually don't seem like they actually are particularly fair. But they make it feel that way more consistently to the player, and those are increasingly important in games where you are asking for some sort of perfection from the player in order to maintain some bonus, whether or not it's, you know, the damage multiplier on the other fleece or the multiplier for extra resources after a mission if you take no damage. And that's felt a little skew-if a couple times over the course of this game to me. Now, I've already got the Eye of the Witness. If I really wanted to speedrun my way through this, I could. Immediately just leaving there. Oof. Bad room for me. I think I'm still generally going to try and be quick through this. But I will try and also, if at all possible, make my way to the Witness instead. See, like that, the parallax of the shot was really, really good. Like, the shot was overlapping with me, but it hadn't connected with me because it was behind me on the 3D plane. That was really good. It's usually with melee contact with enemies that I run into the other issue. Okay. Need some time where I can actually bully you, ideally, so I'm gonna go invincible and let you strike me back. I mean, if I can just go invincible for basically the entire final fight. Divine Blast. Knocks back enemies and also damages the Maelstrom. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go invincible and just fight the boss directly. Hand to hand. Choosing this for the quick and flawless completion of a room, as well as for the fact that I can get some additional bones through it. Thank you, buddy. At one point, I should really try and fight his snail and see what's up with that. I feel like I'm going to be slightly heartbroken if I do it, kill the snail, and all he does is cry. I was kind of expecting some sort of fight. Okay, I feel like I have some modifier giving me double damage or triple damage or a crit or something like that on the first attack I make in each room. I feel like I just immediately walk in and knock someone off the map. Never mind, not that time. Okay. Thinking of like a near parallel of a game that also has a very similar presentational style to this and also asks you oftentimes to go large periods without taking any damage. Isaac Rebirth and then Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus. And every single release of Isaac that I've ever played through, and I played through all of them since Wrath of the Lamb, every single one of them had significant updates after the point to, this was able to deal damage in situations where it wasn't really foreseeable or blockable. That said, I'm not one of the designers or developers of the game or one of the balancers or any of those people. Just the person who plays them. From my side, I just deal with this kind of stuff by trying to identify the enemies that often cause that kind of thing for me, and then approaching them differently. Which, you know, may also just be what the game is asking, but after enough instances of it occurring, I start to feel like, oh, maybe this isn't entirely intentional. Okay. So I managed to pop invincibility, and reflect directly in front of them before they did a large attack. To, I feel, quite good effect there again. Is there going to be another boss after this? Because I didn't really fight another witness, and I thought you had the ability to get 10 witness eyes and pay 10 witness eyes for something, but there's only 4 dungeons, so it can't just be one unique witness per dungeon. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh, right. Of course, because you then continue to deeper levels. Ah, I forgot about that. This isn't going to be quick at all. I'm going to bail out and fight. John has reached old age? Well, alright, another competitor enters the ring, I guess. Leshy's grown tired of me. Unfortunately, I don't think Leshy has that many attacks that can be, like, really knocked back with this. So I'm missing out on a lot of my power. That was also in a roll frame as well. To be fair, the roll frame probably would have ended in the damage area. Got him. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I just get close enough, the Divine Blast is still good enough. Huge amount of money there. And a additional unlock. As long as we're getting additional unlocks in all of these dungeons, like basically all of this had to be done at some point. No wasted time. Still on the 100% speed run. Still on the, I'm on my personal best for the speed run of this game at the moment. We return victorious. Sean has fallen gravely ill and will die in a few days if not rested. We'll have to see to that, as well as to our pensioners combat, our pensioners pay-per-view in the next episode of Cult of the Lamb. Until then, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cult of the Lamb. Series playlist up in the top left. YouTube recommendation down below. Stream past the names of people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. At or above the thank tin. Special thanks to this episode to John. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.